It's the co-meet Meat Boy and a prime opportunity for both of these guys. We have an aging veteran in a nice co-meet opportunity taking on a hype beast in Mike Mo, aka Michael Morales, who is 3-0 in the UFC, and most recently he just had a tough decision win over Max Payne Griffin, and that was a fight where Max Payne lost 2 rounds, but in the 1 round that Max won, Mike Mo was really feeling the pressure, and kudos to him, was able to survive and ultimately pick up the judge's unanimous decision. And before that, he took out Adam Fugit. Easy work, round 3 finish. And Trevin Giles got smoked in the first round. So it's been pretty good stuff for Mike Mo, who is a guy that picked up a litany of finishes pre-UFC. He's absolutely massive for the division, has a 79-inch reach, and Celtic Kid is only 72-inch reach. But we know Jake Matthews as a guy who has essentially been in the UFC forever, right? This is basically a 10-year veteran. The guy debuted in 2014. He's 12-6 in the UFC overall, 19-6 as a professional. And when we saw him last, he smoked Darius Flowers with a nice second-round submission. So Darius Flowers obviously not the top talent of the UFC welterweight division, but an easy work win for Jake Matthews. And this guy also has some nice finishes over Andre Fiallo. He took out Diego Sanchez, beat the Leech back in the day, and also has a win over Deshaun Johnson. So some pretty good stuff from Jake Matthews, the Celtic Kid, but he has been known at times to fumble the bag when presented with a nice opportunity. So in this one, Meat Boy, are you taking the aging veteran Jake Matthews, or is this hype beast Mike Mo coming through?
Yeah, this is such a close fight, and I really don't like seeing Mike Mo's reach being 79 versus Jake's 72. It's pretty crazy, and he is undefeated, while Jake, he's been slept a few times, I'll say it like that, and we know Michael Morales has absolute meat bombs for fists, so wouldn't surprise me if he knocks him out. But I do like an underdog. I like the odds. Jake Matthews is no joke, and so I gotta ride a little sizzle on that. I'm still worried for him. This is gonna be a close fight, or Matt Mo is going to absolutely knock off, Jake Matthews' head. Oh,
Yeah, he might. And again, no disrespect to Jake Matthews. This is a guy who's obviously tough as nails, and when he looks good, he definitely looks good. But sometimes he just comes through, and you're like, how is that the same Jake Matthews that we saw against Darius Flowers or that we saw against Fiallo? Like, sometimes he just shows up and isn't quite there. So I'm curious if that's the version we get against Mike Mo in this co-meet opportunity with a lot of eyeballs. And if you look at Tapology, 87% is rolling with Morales, 13% rolling with the Celtic Kid. A lot of beige decision on both sides. If you're taking the dog Matthews, do you just like him as a dog plus 235 money line, or do you see some prop opportunities and perhaps a finish? How does Jake Matthews get it done if he pulls off this upset?
I think it's gonna be a submission, or yeah, it will be a decision. Um, I do like probably the submission the most. The longer it goes, the more scared I get for him. Unless he can just dominate him on the ground and take him down as will. I just don't know. I haven't really seen, Mo's grappling compared to Jake. So if Jake really is that guy, he should make light work, and this should be a juicy little dog.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think that if Jake Matthews is able to have success, he's got to mix in the grappling. He really has to make this a mixed martial arts contest, because if he's just trying to go strike for strike with Mike Mo, then that is when guys do get into trouble, and that's when that reach might come into serious play. So Jake Matthews on the ground, I think, does have some life, but for Meat Boy's sake, Meat Boy, I'm going to take Mike Mo. I'm going to take him to stay undefeated, continue the win streak, keep this hype train afloat, and I just don't trust Jake Matthews in this pressure-filled spot. But at plus 235, I don't blame you at all for roll with the dog in this one, because Jake Matthews obviously always has some life. So for me, it's Mike Mo. I got him by a second-round finish. Any last thoughts?
No, it's a fun fight, great fight nonetheless, and yeah, will not surprise me if Mike Mo gets it done, so and Jake Matthews gets sent to BKFC. But throw in the comments who you taking and why. You like the dog or you like the Mo?